What up, dogs? Steve here, and today I got some Call of Duty Rust sniper gameplay in the background. Yeah, I mean, you're not travel back in time. I'm actually playing on PC. I was streaming a little bit, and I got a few people to join in. I mean, on PC, people were like, I'm gonna download it, dude. I'm gonna buy it and play with you. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this more, but whatever. I just needed something cool in the background to keep you guys' attention while I rant. Because you guys seem to think that I have valid opinions about things, which is weird because, cool. I will, lay my experience on you guys. I wanted to chit chat a little bit with you guys about YouTube. And I have been on this platform for 10 years. That's how long I had my Tapes YouTube channel. And I was watching before. I didn't have an account. Actually, it's kind of crazy that my first internet nickname was first Dude, and then it was Tobias the FBI agent, because I really liked X-Files. That's how a long time ago. And the X-Files was on TV, and I even remember watching some of the episodes, and after a while my sister would say if it was, I was actually sitting on the computer and my sister would shout to me if it was okay for me to come watch it or not, because I was really scared of aliens, and if it was an alien episode I couldn't watch it because I couldn't sleep. But if it was regular action or kind of like a mystery and stuff, I could watch it. I remember one episode where they went into a video game, and it was a very good episode for me back then. I rewatched the entire show a couple of years ago, and it was really bad. Anyway, I am super sidetracking, but I wanted to chat to you guys about my opinions about YouTube and the problem that I see with YouTube. Obviously, there's a lot of positive things about it too, but for me being on this platform for so long, I have experienced the old times where a subscriber actually meant something, because once you went into a YouTube back in the day, there were basically not that much suggested videos. If you subscribe to someone, you were sure to get their video on the top of your sub box. It was in chronological order. And I think it's weird that on so many social media platforms that we have today, it's starting to be on every single one of them. I think except on Twitter. I mean, maybe it's just on TweetDeck. I think Twitter still aligns some tweets and puts tweets that, if you liked a person's tweets, it's going to put that one higher. And that's exactly the same thing with YouTube. And I'm just going to go over this really quick for the people that have no clue what I'm talking about. So if you visit your homepage on YouTube, you're not going to see
random creator
if he uploaded a video, because you haven't watched him in so long. That's just like an old Call of Duty guy, whatever. That's just a random name, but you're not going to get his latest video. You might get that Overwatch highlight channels that you watched 3 episodes last week and they uploaded a new video. That's what YouTube is going to think that you want to see. And also it's going to, on the homepage, is going to mix in between other popular videos, probably something with some nice clickbait thumbnail on it, or like a question that is going to be answered. It's going to say, what happens if you drop this watermelon from this 10-story building? And your brain is gonna think, oh, that's such a stupid title. It's a 10-minute video, and they're gonna put the watermelon stuff at the end of the video. God damn it, I can still click on that. I can just skip 8 minutes in, and that's what it is. And then you go to your subscription box. Now, it used to be, as I said, all in chronological order, but it isn't now. It's gonna put the things, some people have maybe still the chronological stuff, but it's probably gonna put the channel that you are most active on, and he or she has uploaded a new video, or it has uploaded a new video, and it's gonna pop up at the top of it. And I think that is a problem, because there's something to do with the timeline. You want to be able to keep track of what kind of videos people are uploading. So say that it's in the morning, someone has uploaded, this morning they uploaded and someone uploaded in the evening, and you want to have it in a chronological order. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just because I'm the user. I'm not working at the companies, and I'm also not the person making a shit ton of money of putting the videos in this order. But there has to be, you know, they have to make it base the decision somehow, and I'm not 100% sure on why. Then the algorithm of YouTube. So based on all these, you know, suggested videos and videos that you watch, your video that you're as a creator are going to upload might not show up in your like subscribers sub box, obviously, since it's not chronological, but it's also based on the smart algorithm. And it decides this basically. If you upload a video that has a boring title and a boring thumbnail, but it's great content, you know, you're talking about life and you have the answer to life, but the first 1,000 people who get shown this video doesn't click on it, and the people who actually click on it, they don't get to the end of the video. So YouTube is going to think that that's a bad video, so it's not going to pop up in other people's suggested box. It's not going to pop up in the search field. And this is for a creator standpoint, which is really weird to explain to someone who's just a casual YouTube goer, might not even have an account. They don't give a crap about all this. They're just like, entertain me, YouTube, for this 30 minutes when I'm on the bus. But for the creator standpoint, that's really hard to like battle. You're like, man, I want to make a serious video. I don't want to clickbait getting 10 people with a dance bomb in Fortnite, which I did, but I didn't know what do you do with it really. But anyway, I think it's cool and it's possible in some way, but it's definitely hurt the creators in a lot of ways. And it's easy to say that when you're sitting at home, you're like, it's a conspiracy against us creators, but it's like, it's not a person clicking on some person's YouTube channel and saying like, okay, this channel, I don't like him, we're gonna mess him up. It's more of like the smart algorithm, which is like a computer math program. I did study science, you know, back in the day, and this is how good I am explaining it. But it's not really like, I can't really explain it in a better way. It's some sort of math thing. But I think that's a problem, and I think that the clickbait thing that it actually has resulted in, because that's what it's doing. If more people click on your video the second you actually upload it, the more people are going to watch it, the more traction it's going to get. It's going to end up in suggested. When you're watching Ninja's latest video, you're going to get suggested to the highlight reel of the best Fortnite clips ever, and you're going to click on that. And from a like consumer standpoint, that's super good. From the creator, Kenny, let's just call him Kenny, he made the greatest Fortnite gameplay ever, and he's not going to show up because not that many people have already clicked on it. So it becomes kind of like a spiral, or like, I don't know, like a suction cup cone, where the more views you have, like it gets sucked in there. And I think that the second you start losing views, which I experienced that too, it was kind of crazy. From one day to another, my YouTube videos wasn't fitting into an algorithm. I was playing a quote unquote dead game, whatever. And a really one more thing that added up to it was me getting my stoma, because I didn't feel very well because of my Crohn's disease, and I was super depressed after it. You guys that have watched me for a long time know about this, that if you have like a nice schedule, you upload every day, you take a break, when you start coming back, maybe your video doesn't do as well, then you're in the algorithm hellhole, and it's hard to understand how you got there. And for me, it's always been like kind of hard to figure out, like, what do I really want to upload, and what do I want to do with YouTube? And luckily, obviously for me, I've had a really strong brand that I've hopefully nurtured, that you guys seem to like, that I can kind of do other things too. But for some people, once you get sucked into the algorithm hole, you're screwed in some way. And if you look at a person like PewDiePie, who some people think like, oh, he started as a game, is that the YouTube gamer? You're like, no, he's the guy who sees like a problem and he just does something good about it. Like, how many times has he managed to reinvent himself in a positive way. And it's actually, I only talked to Felix a couple of times, but he's a genuinely super nice guy. And I feel like he's very smart, and he's really doing like the thing that actually works right now. I mean, he's taking like he's talking about news, memes, whatever. But it's crazy that because of YouTube also adding the 10-minute thing, that if you are over 10 minutes, creators are gonna want to make videos that are over 10 minutes so they can put more ads in it. They can make more money. And I honestly think that after talking with so many of my YouTube friends and everything, that making videos 10 minutes long, this video is probably gonna be 10 minutes. I haven't even decided what gameplay to put. Like, I'll probably put a few gameplays in the background, but the second you have to make videos over 10 minutes, it becomes like you just filling the gaps sometimes in your videos. Some videos are supposed to be 10 minutes. If it's like a really good gameplay, it's like a nice long vlog. But I found this channel, and I haven't watched a vlog channel ever. But my friend came over, we were filming this sketch that I'm doing. And he showed me this channel called David Dobrik, and it's like watching Jackass. And all his videos are 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And I'm not saying that everything is great, but I sure as hell had a lot more fun watching a bunch of his videos that are 4 minutes, because they're cramped with content instead of like long 10 minutes vlogs where there's like a person looking into a camera and like describing first what they're gonna do that day, and then they're doing it, and then there's like 5 minutes outro of them talking what they did that day. That's like the basic vlog channel for me. And sure, YouTube also has had the problem with demonetization. It's crazy for a YouTube creator, and again, for the consumer, you probably don't care. Like, sometimes you get an ad, sometimes you don't. But for the creator, it's like you're messing with people's living at a point. And I honestly also think that if YouTube money is the only way you're making, like paying rent, that's got to be hella scary. And if you're messing with that, it gets just crazy. But that's one of the things with the 10-minute mark too. You're like, if you can't make, what if you have like 30-second 5-second films was a channel I used to watch a lot, and they shut down. It was only like 7 seconds long videos, and of course you can't really monetize that. You are not gonna make shit on that, but they were really fun, and now they're not uploading anymore. But now with YouTube, I think that it's kind of good. It's sometimes YouTube suggests us like really good stuff. Myself, the most thing that I consume on YouTube right now is like a channel called Film Comics Explained, where it's just like a monster from a movie or a show, and he talks about it. Not always over 10 minutes. Sometimes it's over 10 minutes, and it's really like interesting. And that has, YouTube suggests other stuff, but it can also be, because I'm logged in on my YouTube account on my iPad, and my girlfriend, she watched not Grey's Anatomy, like 60 Shades of Grey. Trailer for that, and then I get suggested with like 5 more trailers of Grey's Anatomy. No, 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm like, bleh, and I hate that. Like, who watches that? Seriously, why would you want to promote like a guy who's being abusive? I don't understand. I haven't watched the movies, but I watched CinemaSins about it, and I still hate the movies. And I do sometimes really enjoy watching like a 20-minute gameplay too. I definitely don't think that YouTube is like all responsible. It's cool watching like nice long gameplay sometimes, but that is my thoughts on YouTube, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. And also, if you're still already here, why don't you go ahead and follow me on Instagram? I'll be decided to become an Instagram model again, or not again, but I'll be starting to work out, and I've worked out properly now for 3 months, and I don't upload any gym selfies, but I sure as hell will if you guys request it. I have a plan of like uploading a beefy picture, and then having in the captions like write nice things about how big I am, and then in a week I will change the caption to just be like just working out, and then it's just gonna be a bunch of comments going like, you look hot, Tapes, and no one will know. That's how I will launch my Instagram model career. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like, and I hope I will see you really soon.